Hey everybody, happy sunny Monday. I hope everybody is getting to enjoy this beautiful weather outside and getting some nice fresh air. I wanted to take the time, since everybody is thinking about health, not only for yourself but for others around you, to talk about health a little bit more. So when people think about health, they right away usually think about physical health. And when people think about physical health, they usually right away think about how physically active you are, how physically fit you are, if you have big muscles, if you're nice and lean. And although that is true to an extent, there's so much more to physical health than just that. Nutrition is a huge part of your physical health, and people don't seem to put as much attention to that and as much effort towards their nutrition when they are trying to improve their physical health. So look how beautiful those birds sound. Oh, it feels nice that it's spring. Anyways, so your physical health, nutrition is not only about how from the foods that you ate, your body is able to fuel your activities by taking those calories and turning into energy, but also the nutrients that you get from those foods that you eat that help repair any damage that your body has and also help rebuild your cells. So if the food that you're eating is causing more harm to your body than it is helping it heal, then that is where you should be trying to focus on in order to improve your physical health. And then when you're eating foods that are giving you not only quality nutrients but also calories that are amazing to fuel the activities that you are doing, then you got the recipe correctly, you're doing things right. So in order to inspire you guys to eat better foods for you, there's nothing better than eating real healthy food, real food from Mother Earth. And actually there is one thing that is better than that, and that is growing your own food. So Nolan and I started working on our garden today. This was kind of like our first day of the year working on our garden. This is our third year doing this garden at home. I'm hoping this will be the best year yet because we got a lot of time to make sure we're dedicating to it, to keep it up, keep it looking good, and keep all the plants nice and healthy. So I wanted to show you guys what we did today in terms of prepping our garden beds for the season of 2020 to grow our own delicious food. So let me show you. So we got 3 beds. This is the first one. This is kind of my bed. It's a little messy. I'm gonna clean it more. It's only the first day, relax. But anyways, this is where I did my spaghetti squash last year. That's why I have this kind of like fence here and fence here, is because the spaghetti squash crawled its way up and kind of like attached to it, and then you were able to grab the fruits really nicely from the back, or the vegetables really nicely from the back. Anyways, so this is bed number 1. We got some eggshells in it right now because we are crushing them in and trying to give the soil some nutrients to work with. So we're giving it some calcium with the eggshells. This is our second bed. It's kind of like a nice corner one we have here. I was able to plant zucchinis and butternut squash on this side because we have a little bit of a wire fencing that the squash can crawl up onto. And then we have kind of officially decided to do this. We never decided to do this end, but each year we found ourselves wanting more space, so we kind of started ripping up the ground on it. But this year we're like, okay, let's do it. We are going to dedicate this part to the plants that need the most heat, because this is where the sun hits the longest in our backyard. So this will probably be things like pepper, jalapenos, corn, different things like that. Okay, so we did our prepping of the soil. for our first garden of 2020.
Apocalypse Garden 2020.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a different version of a garden this year, huh?
You have to live off of it or die.
Yeah, so we're really excited to spend a lot of time working on it. So we are starting to prep the soil, like I said. We're breaking it down. We are taking out all the weeds. And we're gonna put some compost on it that I've been saving for the last about year and a half. This is our big bed. It's like I don't know, it's probably like a 10 by 24 feet bed. And this is where we do our tomatoes, where we do our potatoes. We did broccolis here last time too, and they also get in a lot of sun, so we're excited for this bed. Besides just weeding the beds and kind of breaking down the dirt a little bit more, the soil, we also put our compost in. Yum! So that is all the food scraps. So the last year and a half, I've been separating all of my food scraps from my garbage. So banana peels, the stems of bell peppers, to like the inside of jalapenos and things like that. Yeah, we're gonna need to spread that way more. And it not only made my garbage not stink and made it mostly dry, but I created like maybe 6 bucketfuls of food compost for our garden. All right, bucket number 1. I have about 6 buckets of yummy deliciousness that are gonna go straight back to the soil, break down a little bit more, and then give all those nutrients to the new plants that are gonna grow. So it's kind of a fun cycle of life that I was able to do this year. Oh yeah, that smells awful. It looks like delicious. My goal is to keep you guys updated on our garden and so you guys can see it grow. But also, I want you guys to be inspired to maybe try to start one this year yourselves. You don't really have to have a backyard. You could even just do it in a nice pot. Put some soil. Start with just herbs like basil or cilantro. Something small like that, you know. It's just really fun to see the plant grow each day. And it's really great to be able to eat the food at the end of the season, especially knowing you grew it yourself. And there's just something about it that tastes so much better than store-bought food. So you're saving money, you're making your own food, you're learning a valuable skill, and it kind of gives you a sense of reward, a sense of success, because you see your progress every day that you're working on the garden beds. You see the progress every day of the plants growing, and your body for sure is going to appreciate the organic food that you are fueling it for your activity. So yeah, in conclusion, physical health is not only about how you're moving your body, but how you are fueling your body. So make sure you don't forget about your nutrition. Alright guys, have a good day, and don't forget to join